Hi guys, this is my first video and I'm pretty nervous about it. As you can probably tell, I'm from Birmingham and I suffer from hypothyroidism. Well, I've been diagnosed now for 4 years and I've had endless trouble really since I've been diagnosed. Suffering from anxiety, depression, um, chronic fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, dry hair, and my newest symptom is carpal tunnel syndrome. So basically, every time I walk and my hands are like lying down by my side, they go all numb and tingling, and it drives me crazy. So I'm resorting to putting my hands in my pockets all the time. But it's just another thing that I've got to put up with because of my thyroid problems. So that's it really. Um, my doctors don't really care about me. I see an endocrinologist and he won't he doesn't know what to do for me. I've suggested prescribing other medications to try and relieve my symptoms, but he said it's against NHS trust policy and they don't prescribe it in that trust. Great, so there's no other option for me really, not one that the NHS would help me with anyway. My GP won't prescribe any other kind of medication unless the specialist recommends it, so that's out the window. So I've been pretty hopeless for a long time. My wife really doesn't understand because to understand? Yeah, you're tired. Everybody suffers with tiredness at one stage, but to feel tired all the time is a different thing. And people just can't comprehend how how horrible it is really to just be glued to this seat right here, or in bed, or or lying on the floor, because sometimes even walking up the stairs is a chore. And most guys stand up to go for the toilet, but because I get to the top of the stairs and I'm so exhausted, I have to sit down. It's terrible. And my doctor just says it's my state of mind, or he doesn't know. He'll increase my thyroxine by another 25 micrograms, anything for what seems like a peaceful life. Well, I've had enough really. I want to get well. I'm sick and tired of being fobbed off by doctors and not being understood by my work colleagues or my bosses because I can't come to work on one occasion or another. I wish people would understand. If I suffered with measles, people would show some sympathy towards me. Oh, that was my cats then, fighting as usual. If I lost an arm, people would understand why I can't write or type. I know it's like comparing to the extreme, but no one seems to understand how extreme hypothyroidism is. I just want to live a normal life. And people just think that it's a state of mind. It's like, if you want to go and walk round the block, just do it. But when you've got no motivation to do it and no energy to do it, it's hard. Yeah, and when people say it's hard, yeah, it's hard, but just do it. You know, if you want to get better, you've just got to get out there and do it. But that motivation to just do it never seems to come to me. I hate suffering with anxiety. You know, my bowels play up because of this. And I thought, I've blamed everything on every other symptom. Like, I've blamed all my problems on anxiety, and it's just the way I am. But every symptom comes down to thyroid problems, and it's not good at all. And there's no one in the world who seems to understand me. I just want to feel well. Sorry. I know I may seem down in the dumps and feeling sorry for myself and whatever, but it's just how I feel at this time. I've started on a new medication, started on a different medication, self-prescribing it because no doctor will prescribe it for me because it's not licensed in the UK for whatever reason. I'm very suspicious at it being down to the cost value, considering I've been told the conventional treatment, thyroxine, costs £1 per month per patient, and this other treatment costs £25 per month per patient. So I'm pretty suspicious about basically all sort of big conspiracy, and my hatred towards the NHS is growing daily. I feel that we're just getting fobbed off, us hypos, and it's not fair. We need to do something. We need to like stand up and say, you know, we refuse to be treated badly by you. We want the right treatment. We're not getting the right treatment, and we shouldn't be fobbed off. I really wish we wouldn't get fobbed off, because from what I've heard off the internet, people can feel well again. People do feel well again, but not from what the doctors are giving us. The doctors don't know how to treat us properly because they're not getting trained properly, but they think they know it all. They think that they're always right, and it's not fair at all. It's not fair. Well, hopefully this new medication that I'm self-prescribing myself with via online pharmacies will start working shortly, and it'll be the answer that I've been needing. And if you've got hypothyroidism and you're not being treated properly, you need to make changes, because I'm sure that you can feel well again. Okay guys, thanks for listening. I know I sound a bit down in the dumps, but I think that's just my Midlands accent, to be honest with you. Thanks for listening. Take care guys.